Hello everyone, Richa Gupta, your mentor, guide and coach of learning English grammar. Welcome to my channel. This is VR English classes and we are here to build your foundation in English grammar. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and be sure to click the bell icon so that you get the notification of my latest updates. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to today's topic. Simple future or future indefinite tense. So to understand well this tense or any other tense, we have to understand three things. Number one, the use of the tense. Number second, how we use it. And number third, the examples. So let's take first the use of the tense or the simple future or future indefinite tense. So future indefinite tense use or denotes the action which take place in the future time. Okay, denotes the action which take place in the future time. Suppose I will go to market tomorrow. So it denotes the action which will take place in the future. So this is the use or the condition or the situation when we use simple future tense. Okay. Now second is how we use simple future tense. So let's look here. The simple future tense in affirmative sentence. But here you have to pay attention and you have to remember that there is no any singular number or plural number. The auxiliary verb or the helping verb depends upon the persons of pronoun, not singular or plural based. Okay, so with the first persons of pronoun I or we put shall. Okay, with I or we put shall. But here one thing you should know or you should know that if we stress or force on something, then we put will with these I and we. Okay, you are getting my point? If we force on something, then we put instead of shall, will. Okay, so here this is the rule or the formula. Subject shall we first plus object. Okay, so these are the examples. I shall help you. So with I we put shall and then we first and then object. Okay, now second example, we shall go for the picnic. So with we put shall and we first and then object. Okay, now let's move on the negative sentence. The same with I or we put shall, but with force or with stress we put will with I or we. But in normal condition the formula is subject shall, not we first and object. Okay, means the we put not between shall and we first. Okay, now these are the examples. I shall not help you. So we put shall and then not and we first. The second example, we shall not go for the picnic. So we put shall with we and then not and then we first. Okay, now let's move on. Interrogative sentence. With the interrogative sentence the same, we put shall with I and we, and then the first formula shall, subject, we first and object. And the second example, question word shall, subject, we first, object and question mark. So the same, we put question word and shall before the subject and we first after the subject. Okay, then object and question mark. These are the examples. Shall I help you? So with I we put shall and then we first. Okay, why shall we go for the picnic? So we put shall before the we and also the why. Then after the subject we put we first. Okay, now let's move on. The second person or third person of pronoun. So with second person you and with third person he, she, it, they, or with any noun we put will. Okay, so you should remember that with second person and third person we put will, and also with all the noun we put will. But here you should remember that the same condition as in the first person of pronoun. Here if there is force or stress on something, then we put shall with them. Okay, with these noun and pronoun we put shall if we stress or force on something. Okay, suppose I will do this, so I am stressing that I will do it definitely. Okay, so these are the examples, but in normal condition we put he will with he. Okay, he will go to school, but if he definitely go to school, then he will say he shall go to school. Okay, now they will go for the picnic, so we put will after they and then we first. Okay, now let's move on. The negative sentence, the same he, she, it, you, they, and any name of a person, or with every noun we put will. Okay, the formula is subject, will, not, we first, and object. We put not between will and we first. Okay, these are the examples. He will not go to school. Okay, we put will after he in normal condition, but if we stress then we put shall. Okay, now not and we first. Next example, they will not go for the picnic, so we put will after they and then not and then we first. Okay, now let's move on. Interrogative sentence, the same he, she, it, they, and any name of a person, and with every noun we put will. Okay, but in opposite condition, if we stress on something or force on something, then we put shall. Okay, this is the example. This is the formula: will, subject, we first, and object, and then question mark. Okay, second formula, question word, will, subject, we first, and object, question mark. So we put will and question word before the subject and we first after the subject in interrogative sentence. Okay, these are the examples. Will he not go to school? So we put will before the subject and not and we first after the subject and then question mark. Why will they go for the picnic? So we put why and will before they and then we first. If we stress that we definitely will go to the picnic, then we put shall in that condition. Why shall they go for the picnic? Okay, so I hope you may have understood it, but even then, if you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section. And for the previous tense, the link has been given down below in the description box. You can check out from there. And if you like this, then click the button like. And thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay healthy always, because you deserve it. Bye bye now.